How you doing, everybody? I hope you don't mind the video on the phone. I just haven't got the capacity to set the camera up, and it's not even just setting the camera up; it's the editing afterwards. I just haven't got the capacity to do it at the moment. I've had a really bad week. Really bad week. There's a lot going on. It's actually been going on for a while, this situation, and at the moment I'm unable to sort of say what it is. But as soon as I can say, I'll tell you. But yeah, there's a lot going on, and this week has been like the straw that brought the camel's back. Let's just say that. So I'm having to deal with a situation that I'd rather not be dealing with. Did I say it's nothing to do with my marriage? It's nothing to do with my marriage. It's nothing to do with my health. Well, it is linked to my health because what's happening is making me a bit poorly. It's making me extremely stressed. That's all I can say at the moment. It's just not a good situation. And do me a favour, don't please put anything in the comments trying to guess what it is. Because I don't want to talk about it at the moment. I can't talk about it because I will talk about it eventually, but not yet. So I've had that to deal with, and I've been in this bedroom for the last 2 days. Not like holed up. I've not been right. I've not been right due to this situation. I'm under a great deal of stress. A great deal of stress. To the point the other day, I was in this situation, and honest to God, I thought, I didn't know what was going on. My heart started beating really fast. I felt like I wasn't in the room. And my breathing was really laboured. Like I didn't feel right at all. So I've had to take myself out of this situation. And for the last couple of days, I've just been thinking about what I'm going to do about it. So that's what's going on at the moment, and that's why I'm not going to be doing a video this weekend, because to be honest, or this week, or even maybe next week, I don't know, I'm just all consumed with this at the moment. Thankfully, I've got a wonderful husband, you know, it's difficult for him sometimes because he can't do much because and he doesn't need to do anything either, but he can't do much because he's over in Egypt, isn't he? But he doesn't need to do anything because I've got it under control, well, as best as control as I can. Oh, I don't know, everybody. It's just, I just wonder, I wonder why you can't just go about your life and just get on, like it amazes me. It really does amaze me. Changing the subject, I've noticed recently and this is out and about and everywhere, like, what is wrong with people recently? Like, people are so angry and so un-British. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Like, I'm old enough to remember a time when, honestly, and it wasn't that long ago, where you'd walk down the street, you'd see somebody you didn't know, and you would look at that person would look at you, and you'd smile at each other. You might even say hello. Probably not my generation, probably not. Probably not. I do say morning to people. If you watch my videos on Sarah's UK Graveyard, you'll see, like, I'm always speaking to people. If someone speaks to me, I'll speak, I show people that courtesy, but, there's, I don't know if it's an age thing. Like, I don't know if it's as I'm getting older, I'm becoming more cynical. I think you do become more cynical as you get older. I think that's natural, and I think that's, I don't know if it's being cynical. I think it's probably just experience. You do get to a stage, I think, in life, and I'm there now, where you've basically, you can just see right through things, I think. The noise is like, you know what it is? I've had this enlightenment since I went to Egypt, and not since I went to Sharm el Sheikh. I had this enlightenment when I went to Luxor. And I've talked about it before. I was sat out on the, I went out onto the balcony, and if you've not seen the videos, you might want to go and have a look on Surge UK Graveyard. About a year ago, I was in Luxor. It was not this February gone, it was, when was it? Yeah, it was February this gone. Yeah, this February gone. Jesus, yeah, because I've just been again, Anna. So I'll have been in Egypt 3 times this year. If I go in December. And everything's a big if at the moment, which links into like my stress. So anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, I was sat out on like the veranda, and I just remember it was about 6:30 in the morning. Mahmood was in the bedroom asleep. He's always asleep. he's either in the shower asleep or walking somewhere with me. But if he's not walking somewhere with me when we're on holiday, he's in the bed or he's in the shower. That's it. I was talking to him before, actually. It's so funny. Anyway, yeah, I was sat out on the, I was sat out just having a coffee, and all of a sudden I saw these beautiful hot air balloons just coming up, and there's loads of them that come up early in the morning in Luxor. And I could hear the birds and everything. I've got it on, it's on one of my videos, and I could hear the birds, and it was just, there was a bit of noise like from bikes and stuff on the street, and maybe some boats on the Nile and stuff like that. And you know what? And I just sat there, and I didn't have the news on. I didn't have any sound or anything, no music, no nothing. I was just sat there, and I just thought, this is peace, this is ideal. This is how life should be lived. Just like that. Nice and simple. No noise. And then you compare it to, people are civil. People look out for each other over there. People, it's like it used to be. It's like it used to be. And, you come back here, and don't get me wrong, I love my country. I'm very, very proud to be English. I'm very, very proud to be British. That's it. I am. No problem whatsoever. And I do love my country. I love being in my country. I love my house. I'm very, very happy. I feel very privileged that I've got what I've got. Certainly, because I've seen seen the way that some people struggle. And I'm not pulling my face at all of that. I'm just saying, how we just keep getting bombarded all of the time. You can't put the news on now. Right, in the morning when I come downstairs, this video is a bit of a morning video, right? In the morning when I come downstairs, I get up in the morning, I get out of this bed, I go downstairs and I make a coffee. It's the first thing that I do. As I get to the bottom of the stairs, I say to Alexa, play the news. And it's just all bad news. There's nothing positive. Nothing positive. And you know what? You might say, well, there's nothing positive going on in that. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. There's positive things going on. We just don't hear about it. We're just inundated with bad stories, bad news, bad predictions, bad attitudes. If you want any more proof of it, that it's all about delivering your bad news, You only need to look on like an MSN feed, or like I get when I'm in work, I get an MSN, or even not naturally, not even no, or even on my laptop here, right, my computer here, I use MSN. I don't I use the old thingy, like the old outdated. I'm just very simple. Like I don't need a big Chrome thing. I just use like Internet Explorer me, and it comes up like Microsoft MSN, and every single like thing, it's either an advert which says it's like an AI created advert which will say electricians have decided solar panels are, and then it's like a question mark, or this woman fell off a balcony today and passed away. And you click on the story, don't you? Like I saw this beautiful woman, age 51, and she'd fell off a balcony today. I'm thinking, wow, is this like I didn't recognise her. Apparently she's someone famous. I think out in Mexico. And they'd put it on the screen here to show you some bad news. I.e., there's nothing bad to report. If it's bad to report here, it's blazoned all over. But it almost, do you understand where I'm coming from? It was almost like, oh, well, we haven't got anything bad to report on from the UK, even from America today. Nothing really bad, like, nothing bad's happened. So, right, well, let's have a look what's happening in America, or let's have a look what's happening in Russia, or let's, do you know what I mean? And it's just awful, everybody. It's just awful. You know. And I never talk negatively, me. You'll notice that. I'm not a negative person, but I'm finding the atmosphere oppressive. I'm finding all of it oppressive. Like, you're out in your car. I don't know if it's a Barnsley thing, right? Let me know what it's like where you live. But I will go out in my car, I'll drive down the road. People will literally drive at me, expecting me to get out of their way when I've got right away. Like, they'll just drive at you. And it's the same when people are walking. They're just walking your way. Like, they won't show you a bit of courtesy and like just move to the side a little bit. Perhaps you move to the side a little bit. They won't do it. They want to walk where you're walking, and they expect you to move out the way. And I wouldn't say it's my age group. I would say it's people who are a lot younger, like in the 20s and the 30s. And obviously younger, There's a lot of it with younger people. And it might seem like a really small thing, and you might be thinking, Sarah, what's the big deal? Just like, it is what it is. But it is a big deal, because what that says to me is that people are out and about nowadays. The attitudes that people have got now, they're terribly bad. I mean, if you look at the scenario, someone may be in their late teens or 20s, right? And they look at me and they want to walk through me. They won't move. They can clearly see I'm older than them. Do you know what I mean? And this is what I don't get, because I just was always taught, and I don't even remember it being a lesson. I don't remember this being a lesson, like respect your elders. I don't remember it being a lesson. It's just something that you observe. You observe your parents doing it. You observe, your aunts, your uncles, whatever. You observe them doing it, and you do it. You just know instinctively that if someone's older than you, you show that person some respect. And I still do it now. Like, if I openly see somebody who I know is older than me, or I think is older than me, I'll show people who are younger than me respect as well. I'm not saying I won't, but what I'm saying is, what am I saying, everyone? I don't know. I've just got so much on my plate. I don't know if I'm just being paranoid or about the people in the street. I'm not being paranoid about this situation I'm dealing with, believe me, I'm not. I'm just seeing a lot of negative at the moment, and I'm really trying not to. And I'm really trying to pull myself out of it, because I don't I don't want to be in situations like I find myself in. It's very unfortunate. Like I said, I'm not, you know, I'm not in serious trouble or anything. It's nothing like that. But it's something that's really important, and yeah, it's not going well. So this weekend I've got a lot of thinking to do, and next week I need to make some very big decisions. Some very big decisions. I won't be making them decisions without my husband, so I'll be speaking to him about it. And yeah, I'll update you when I can, everybody. That's all I can say. So, I like I said, I just wanted to say hello. I've not forgot about this channel. It's absolutely what I want to do. You know, I want to grow this channel. I've got loads to talk about. You know, I did a video last week. I deleted it. Why did I delete it? You know what? I can't remember why I deleted it, but I took it down for some reason. Anyway, so this is it. I'll tell you what I'm going to take, everybody. I'm going to take one of my magnesium, and I don't think I took any last night. I think I forgot. I was under extreme stress last night. I'm still under stress. I've been stressed out all day today, and I don't know, I'm very much, you know me, right? I will stop talking shortly, I promise, right? You know me, I'm one of those people. If I decide I want to paint that wall black, right? If I look at it now and I say, yeah, I want to paint that wall, take all them pictures down and I want to paint it black. If I make that decision, I'll sit here and I'll think about it. Go get some black paint, go get some black paint, go get some black paint. I'll think about it, and it'll just be on my mind constantly until I get up and I go and do the black paint. And then once I've got the black paint, I might not paint the wall straight away, but I've got it. So like I can take that one off the list. Do you know what I mean? And I'm very much like, I've always been like that. And this scenario, this situation that I find myself dealing with at the moment is very much like that. Like, I know what I need to do. No, that's wrong. I don't know what I need to do. I've got a few options, and all of them are big choices to make. And what's really worse about it is this isn't of my own making. This is that's my opinion of it anyway. It's a situation that I find myself in, which is not great. Anyway, it is what it is, everyone. So I will definitely update you as to what's happening. Probably, hopefully, by the end of next week. Hopefully I make the right decision. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? And that's it. I'm going to go and take my magnesium complex, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, everyone.